Están los dos micros sin batería, tío. Hola, hola, hola. Alex, ¿te va bien el wifi? Ha metido un combatiente nuevo. Ha metido contrato, supongo. Vamos a empezar.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and...
¿Quién soy? No lo he mirado, tío. Cucurella.
Beautiful diving strike.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Motioning for his opponent to stand back up here.
Oh, no!
Guida's trying to lock up on a submission now. Heel hook looks tight.
Ahora.
Knee on belly, big strikes landing here. All right, bottom
Levántalo, levántalo.
looking to hip escape, DC. Dos Anjos gets back up again. Both fighters throwing heat now.
Cuidado que me ha dado,
Full side control now. Nice.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of
Esa me ha dado,
in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You gotta go get it. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that. Because now he will be
Me va a buscar todo el rato el suelo, el gilipollas.
Oh, look at that. He leapt up. Oh, big shots raining down. Big, big. Herb Dean steps in. What a fight. So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned. Because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
Gana Guida. Vale, ¿cuál más?
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
So here we go at the start of round one. Anderson Silva didn't even go to a decision from 2004 to 2009. He has been a fast starter. Most of his UFC fights ending in round one or round two. We'll see how he approaches the early going here. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think of going low, come right over the top.
No.
With that beautiful himself the right distance to land these beautiful knees.
And that underhook helping him control that side of his opponent. Nicely done. Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice combination to the head.
Vale.
He's hurting bad here. Nice takedown. Yep.
Al suelo no.
Punch coming, it's blocked.
He can't even stand.
Hola, si le llega a pillar esa.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Oh, nice double leg, yes. Referee helping here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy out of the back. You have to get him out of this position.
Hook in the clinch there by Silva, lands flush. Well, I'm not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to
Me cago en su puta madre.
rush, be patient, and in that patience, you'll find the punch.
Madre mía.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or his mama's out for things.
Joder, le ha quedado nada, tío.
Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
Big shots landed by him now. Shales has got full mount now. Making all these shots count.
Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike.
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Back to his feet. Under a minute to go in what has been a wild round one.
Oh, that right hand barely missed him.
Simon's pretty swollen now in that.
Hurt him again.
Oh, he gave. Oh, heavy shots raining down. Oh,
¡Vamos, coño!
just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it.
Buen rodillazo, ¿eh? Se la ha llevado, pero vamos.
Let's go. Fight them all. Swear I tried to stop the streets, they been too hot. Dirty cops, hella unfamiliar faces on the block. Shake the spot, never know who's greedy. Eyes on what you got.
Hombre, es difícil.
Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, we are ready to go here at the start of round one for this stand-up only event, so grapplers need not apply. We outlined the rules off the top, but here's your refresher. No grappling of any type. We also point out fighters cannot do follow-up strikes on the ground. Let's see if the combatants play by the rules here as our first round gets underway.
Keep your hands up. Use your footwork now. It's okay.
Silva gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab.
Beautiful body kick.
Ooh, looks like that shot was blocked. The left hook lands on the count. Fast pace here in the early going.
Great block there.
La que me acabo de parar, loco.
Nice crack there.
Hostia, es la que me acabo de dar.
Griffin gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Nice 1-2 there. Oh, beautifully placed shot. Oh, what a head kick there.
Venga, va, que te entre otro golpe.
Time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. It's gotta be.
Vamos, va. Pero tírate al suelo. ¿Por qué no se tirarán al suelo? Hostia, me ha girado todo el cuerpo, loco.
damage with that right hand. Oh, punches in bunches as he lands another.
Ah, vale, que es pelea de en pie. Nunca me acuerdo, tío. Toma por... ¡Hala! Joder, siempre le voy a repetición. Vamos a hacer UFC 3, va.
And I feel like I'm stressing, no point of me resting, I feel like it's stolen. Still ain't gave up with this pressure I'm holding. They left me alone, I was watching them bowling. Day after day trying to stay out the way, but I still gotta pray cause I feel like I'm falling. I reach out to God trying to talk on the daily, I know I can't hear him, but still trying to call him. I need a blessing, I feel like I'm stressing, no point of me resting, I feel like it's stolen. Still ain't gave up with this pressure I'm holding. They left me alone, I was watching them bowling. Know if I
Está guapo.
feel like I got them, that days I've been winning, been losing. Mind on my business, I stay on they neck like a chiropractor, bitch, I know what I'm doing. If it's money, bitch, I get to pursuing. Talking what the fuck is they suing? Have emotion, yeah.
Well, when you earn a championship opportunity in the UFC strawweight division, you have really done something. Any of these women in the top 10 on any given Saturday night might be able to beat the champion. Her opportunity beckons here tonight.
Yeah, she's a great fighter, and she has prepared herself to go and become the champion. Easier said than done. We all know that. But when you talk to this woman, she believes it's only a matter of time before she has that belt wrapped around her waist. But I don't know if she even understands how much life changes when that happens.
She did say to us in the fighter meeting, though, I'm not blind to the fact that if I don't win tonight, I may never get another crack at the strawweight title. We'll see if she can maximize the moment. All right, folks, here we go. The UFC strawweight champion, and some would argue the best pound-for-pound women's mixed martial arts athlete in the world today. All of that being said, the magnitude of this challenge and this challenger is not lost on the incumbent.
No, it's not lost on her. She recognizes what's in front of her. She knows that this is going to be a tough fight. But she assured us that she has not left any stone unturned. She has trained hard. She has been thorough. She has been diligent. She has done everything to ensure that she keeps her belt at the end of the night.
And she's not cocky, right? It's a confidence, there's an underlying humility, and it's a mental fortitude that candidly not a lot of fighters have. She's got it in spades, and we'll see if she can remain the hunted with a successful defense tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this strawweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Brasilera contra brasilera.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Amanda now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Vina Conqueror Jajitova!
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. We're in Anaheim, California at Honda Center tonight. A lot of UFC history and championship history inside these walls.
It's so crazy how the UFC has blessed this arena with so many titles. Ronda Rousey, Kane Brock, Kane Dos Santos, me Jones, me Stipe, Woodley, Cyborg. So many championships have been defended in this arena, and so many championships have changed hands in this arena. Tonight, you get to step foot in what we can call Championship City for the UFC.
Circling to her right. Oh, roundhouse kick lands.
Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
Lemos is now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues. Lands a big elbow there. Well, she said in these situations she had to protect her head, and defensively she has done an outstanding job of that.
She could not do it any better.
Cuidado la cabeza.
Put your hands up higher. Come on.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Level change there, goes for the takedown. Jajitova gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Clean hook there.
Mierda.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot. Oh. Now we're going. Big right hand.
Me va a tumbar, tío.
Well, let's see if she goes back to the hook again. Obviously, there will be a setup. She'll work off of the jab and go back to trying to punctuate the combination with a hook. All right, so a storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around her eye.
She's got a cut on her eye. She can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish. It's a good right hand right there. Oh, my goodness.
Tío, no me acuerdo cómo se agarraba. Se me ha olvidado.
Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight. And now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those brutal punches to try to knock her out this time.
Straight punches, true. Round two straight ahead.
Stop.
Joder.
Heading back to the corner now, and however deliberately, Lemos has got a nasty cut above the eye. The cut man has some work to do here between rounds. All right, so she's making her way back to the stool, kind of shaking her head, thought maybe that knockdown would have produced a finish. Not so much.
She's a little discouraged right now because she thought the fight was over. But if you know her, if you spent any...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
No choca, la hija de puta.
And she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she stands.
Estoy fuera. Otro golpe así, estoy fuera. Estoy fuera.
Back to the feet. Just out of range with that left hook.
Good eyes to not take that shot.
Estoy fuera. Estoy muy fuera,
Well, she told us on Thursday she believed it. She did not miss there.
She's been looking for it, and she finally got it. And now she's
So she holds on to her here, not doing too much, really just looking to recover. Lemos is taking aim at that cut right now, and they might even have to call in a ringside physician. Smart decision by the fighter to continue to attack that compromised area. Janji-Dova gets back up again. Nicely done. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bike. There it is again. Look at that.
This is a crazy high pace.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever in round two. She has cleared. Looks like she is going for a leg. Yes, she is. Oh, she's got that heel hook tight. All right, so now as the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's...
What a massive strike from the top. She's about to get her opponent out of there.
Janji-Dova's in half guard. All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture up, get some big ground and pound off, which will lead to you passing the half guard.
Hostia, estoy reventado.
She is in a world of trouble. We'll see if she can survive. She's popping out.
She's hurt very bad. She's on skates. She has to get moving. If she stays in front of her opponent, she's going to take one more. That's going to end the night.
Joder.
What a round. How good was that? All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for
Lo veo muy chungo. Solo que este round sí que
close it up now. All right, so there is the horn. So we
le he hecho
will
mucho
see
más daño.
another round. You thought maybe with that knockdown.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Pero lo veo chungo.
Round three of a possible. I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon.
She can't possibly know where she is right now. After taking such a massive hit.
Big right hand.
Great job getting that punch to the target. Another one.
Oh, how good is that? The diving spikes plus to the head. Oh, man, you could see her head bounce on the canvas. Heavy shot lands. Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
Me acerca mucho.
Landed that left hook.
Keep your hands up for me. Come on now. Let's move. Let's recompose.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Big shot on the feet. Oh,
Vamos, vamos.
big shots here. Well, she's leaking a lot of
Me
blood
jodas,
now.
tío.
The cut is getting worse with every strike landed.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue. Oh,
And we are past the midpoint of the fight. Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Oh, escapes the heel hook.
she did a great job freeing the knee, getting her weight all the way across and releasing the pressure off her heel.
Oh, she got out.
She got out, and now she's in a dominant position herself.
No, que me da, que me da, que me da. Cuidado, cuidado,
Well,
cuidado,
she is
cuidado.
clearly gassed out at this point of the fight. The stamina is.
No, estoy fuera.
She's got to keep pressing now. Back to the feet now. There's that left hand.
Tengo una herida en el ojo. ¡Vamos! ¡Vamos! ¡Vamos!
Oh, my God!
¡Sí, señor! ¡Coño!
As clean a knockout as you will ever see. It's certainly the signature win of her career today.
You don't get many like this. She said that she was going to knock her opponent out, and that is exactly
Vaya
what
gancho,
she did.
colega.
What a performance.
Vaya overhand. Increíble, loco.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 40 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Vina Kakara Jajikova!
And still the strawweight queen. This has been a belt, DC, that we have seen change hands a lot.
Mirna
It does not
Jandiroba.
change hands here tonight.
No, man, she is going to be a big hill to overcome if you're going to take this title. She loves being called the champion, and she defended it once again tonight. The belt remains with her.
Mira, Shevchenko contra Andrade ahora.
All right, so here she is, Pate Estaca, Jessica Andrade. It was pretty amazing to see her put a capstone on this UFC career and beat Rose Namajunas to win the title at UFC 237. She's a real problem here at 115 pounds.
She's a real problem, John, and she became a problem when she went down to 115. You saw immediately that the power and the cardio and the pressure and the ability to hurt people in a division where most fighters aren't knocking them out with one punch was possessed by Jessica Andrade. And being in Rio and watching her win that title, you truly felt the enormity of the moment as Andrade got her hand raised and the belt back around her waist.
Yeah, she won 4 fights in the UFC at 135 pounds before moving down. No woman in UFC history has won as many fights as Jessica Andrade.
Valentina.
Well, with respect to Amanda Nunes, you can argue that Valentina Shevchenko is the greatest women's mixed martial arts athlete of all time. And by the way, I know you've been checking out that career mode. How about Shevchenko moonlighting as a coach?
I mean, if you're going to be coached by anyone, you want to be coached by this young lady right here. She has won everything that she has done. And look, you at the Performance Institute, before you get your lunch, you pop in and you see the champ. Valentina Shevchenko has the mind of a champion, but she also has the skills that have allowed for her to distance herself from the UFC flyweight division. She's a phenomenal fighter, and I'm pretty sure she's a phenomenal coach.
And man, has she put her small nation of Kyrgyzstan on the world map with all of her UFC success. Another big spot in a career full of them for Valentina Shevchenko here tonight. All right, let's get to the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC strawweight champion, Jessica Estaca Andrade.
Se viene,
The champion fighting out of the red corner, Valentina Bullet Shevchenko.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, early round action is upon us, and what else can be said about the career of one Jessica Andrade? Wins in 3 different weight classes, a promoter's dream, and stylistically, she is about as fun to watch as any fighter in the women's game at present. As far as this matchup goes, power was the buzzword fighter meeting on Wednesday. Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her there.
Se mueve rico, Valentina.
Everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes. Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down to get another one off to finish the fight.
Man, how crisp, DC, is this boxing on Jessica Andrade. So loyal when it comes to her original head coach.
Cuidado. Que no se me suba.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, she got out. How good is that? So she backs up here and just misses with that big right hand. Andrade is swelling now around her jaw, so we'll keep an eye on that storyline as this fight continues, but she has absorbed a lot of strikes to the head thus far.
Look at how she drives her knee right into her opponent's midsection.
Well, she told us in our fighter meeting on Thursday the double leg would be there. It was certainly trying for a submission here. Oh, she's got the Kimura locked in.
She's got that Kimura locked in tight. She's on the wrist. Now she's got to make slight movements up to separate the arm.
Wow, looked like the arm might end the fight. Instead, she gets out.
It was over, and that's so discouraging for the opponent to survive something like that. Hats off to this young lady with submission defense.
She's not going to get it. Great awareness and execution by the defensive fighter. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, that looks painful. That's
Vale. Bien.
Oh, she got out.
She did a good job of rotating, bridging back into her opponent, creating
Yo, la cámara, ¿qué cojones ha hecho?
to the mat and defending that arm triangle.
Lands another strike there. She's got it going on tonight, and the swelling on her opponent starting to get pretty bad now.
It's getting bad. I mean, she's got to address it. She's got to change something up. Maybe shoot for a takedown. You cannot stay upright with this lady. She's too good in the stand-up.
Man, she is at her relentless bet.
Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight.
Se acabó.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. Really nice job by her there to execute the submission. Clearly she had an opening and she closed the show pretty effectively there. That is one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. All right, so that's the end of the round. Lot to like in there, DC, particularly when it comes to her offensive wrestling game.
She's evolving, right? She's gotten better. She did not have this skill set before. Now you watch her and she looks like
Roman Reigns.
an Olympian. She looks like a girl that can wrestle at the highest levels. She scored so many takedowns in that round. Her wrestling coach must be very proud.
All right, the official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 33 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko.
Well, man, is Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko fun to watch when she is on, as she was here tonight. This is a fighter who has been mixing the martial arts for a long time now, way before it was in vogue. And, of course, the results speak for themselves. Congratulations to Valentina Shevchenko.
Rousey. De momento han defendido las campeonas.
All right, here she is, former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion Miesha Tate, and she told us in the fighter meeting on Thursday she has left no stone unturned in advance of this matchup here tonight. She feels like she has taken her preparation to that requisite next level. She has recommitted herself to the strength and conditioning. Thought maybe her body would realize success at flyweight. That was not the case. At a more comfortable 135 pounds, less angry during training camp, so that can allow her to be a more doting mom. But she's excited. She's been smiling all week, and feels DC like it might be a bad time to be fighting Miesha Tate.
Ahí va Ronda.
All right, so here she is, United States Olympic medalist, former UFC women's bantamweight champion, and Hall of Famer Ronda Rousey. You can't tell the history of women in mixed martial arts without starting with Ronda.
It has to start with Ronda Rousey because her first UFC fight against Liz Carmouche back in Anaheim was truly, truly amazing. They went out there, they put on a great show. Ronda ended it in the most patented way. It had to end with an armbar. Ronda got it at the end of the first round. The crowd went crazy, and you understood at that moment if Ronda was a star prior, she was going to the moon after that night in Anaheim, and that's exactly what she did.
She really has had a profound impact on American culture. Halloween rolls around every year. Ronda Rousey's are everywhere. You can't effectively put into words her contribution to mixed martial arts, and of course tonight she will try to add to her legacy.
Ok.
Our tale of the tape for this women's bantamweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. UFC Bantamweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Miesha Cupcake Tate. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner,
Ronda Rousey.
Herb Dean, our referee.
Y yo la sangre, hermano.
Well, you can hear from her fans as Ronda Rousey makes her return here tonight. 9 career wins by submission. 8 of her 12 pro wins have ended in round 1 via submission due to the armbar. We'll see how Rousey approaches this one early. Just out of range with the big right hand.
And that's the danger in the engagement there. Nice movement punch.
Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with.
Nice job by her there to block those shots. When you first go to a boxing class, the first thing they say is glue your guard to your face. Her guard's high tonight.
Her guard's high, and she keeps the elbow down. She does a great job of blocking the top and down low.
Oh, nice kick to the body there. Oh, man, another massive kick lands.
Wow, qué buena ronda, tío.
She's hurt her opponent several times in this round. We acknowledge the durability on the other side, but how about just getting aggressive and finishing this fight?
You know, she doesn't take many chances inside the octagon.
Tate's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Man, she's making these ground strikes count. Oh, she made that one count.
Great slip. Even though her opponent's throwing, she's not finding much success.
All right, so her ground control. Well, Rousey's trying for the Kimura submission here. Ooh, is that locked in?
It's very tight. She's in trouble.
Let's go. DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back as an
Levántate, Ronda.
She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
Puta.
She was able to block this one.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Now she misses with the punch there. So we crossed the 30-second mark in our opening round. Heavy leather landed on both sides.
Vamos, vamos.
Oh, that one got through. I'm not sure how many more she can take.
No me jodas, se ha quedado a nada, tío. Se acaba el combate. Se acaba el asalto. ¡Putas!
All right, heading back to the corner, and Tate's bleeding from the forehead a little bit, so we'll keep an eye on that as the fight continues. Hopefully the cut man can do his work and get it under control so it doesn't bleed down into the fighter's eyes.
I need this round to be sharp.
All right, so a huge moment for her in that previous round, DC, as we show you some of the highlights. The knockdown nearly closed the show for her.
Yeah, and
Mira,
that's what
tío.
we're going to focus on. We're going to focus on the knockdown because it looked like the fight was over. Now, is her opponent tough?
Sí.
Yes, but is her opponent smart enough to make
Depende
the
del título.
necessary adjustment as this fight goes forward?
Hay un montón de todos los colores. Bueno, Ronda sí que no, porque solo tiene el legendario, que es este.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Lo que tú quieras.
Second round here.
Todo lo que tú quieras. Sí.
Rousey gets tagged by that stiff jab.
Another right hand.
All right, so an interesting approach out of her tonight, to say
Sí.
the least. Right out
Sí,
of the
sí, sí.
shoot, it seemed as though she was reluctant to
Sí.
wrestle, despite the fact that that's her base.
Yeah, it's a lack of effort. She does not want to.
Huge fire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Cómprate el lector. Vale 100 euros.
Huge right hand! Oh, big left hand! Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially rally.
Especially with this.
Well, Rousey's kick is blocked. Just over 3 minutes to go. So, oh, she might be in trouble now. Huge diving punch to the head. Oh, these ground strikes are
Me cago en
just
su
brutal.
puta madre.
This is a terrible position.
Oh, she's got big strikes landing now.
Mira, a ver.
Well, Rousey's postured up. She's got her stacked up here.
Nice transition.
Rousey's now trying for the Kimura. Oh, that looks tight to me.
Se rinde.
Holy smokes. Takes the judges out of it. Gets the finish.
Holy.
Well, this arena is officially on fire right now after what she just did. There are few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a win by submission, and she got it done with style points here tonight.
She got it done with style points, John. This young lady is a submission wizard, and it was on full display tonight as she gets another submission victory.
Pues solo partido. Solo partido, no se ha rendido. En plan.
All right, we go inside the octagon now where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Gaines called.
A ver, un momento el clip.
Oh, that looks tight to me.
La llave del éxito. A ver.
Stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 50 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Rowdy
Bien. 3 de 3, de momento. Vamos con rival, va.
All right, so Brandon Royval first fought for the title late in 2023. He was game against Alexandre Pantoja, but he was not the better man. He talked a lot about patience going into that fight, and that has not been a staple of the career of Brandon Royval. At one point, I called him the most electric man in MMA. He is as offensive a fighter as we have in this sport. That is his bread and butter. He's got to get back to that here tonight. If he can beat this guy, a lot of people believe the UFC might turn him around quickly and get him right back into a title fight. Easier said than done, though, in terms of passing this particular challenge against this opponent here tonight.
Brandon Royval.
The Olympic gold medalist, UFC flyweight champion, and again, you talk about work ethic. That conversation begins with a message.
It absolutely does. As a young boy, Henry understood that he wanted gold bigger than any high school kid should chase. So he moved to the Olympic Training Center, and he trained with me as I was getting ready for the Olympic team prior as a little kid, because he knew winning an NCAA title wasn't enough for him. Ultimately, he became Olympic champion, the youngest in U.S. history, and now he's the UFC champion. What a career by Henry Cejudo.
Henry Cejudo, once again, ready to engage in a big spot here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. All right, to get us started now, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Brandon Royval! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Henry Triple C Cejudo!
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, so here we are, Honda Center in Anaheim, California, and when you come to certain markets, you better bring it, right? We got Disneyland around the corner. The UFC knows.
No me lo puedo creer.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high on the low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Lands a big right hand early. All right, good sign early for the boxer landing the uppercut. You can expect the wrestler to start to chain takedowns, but hard to get that done when you got that uppercut in your face.
Boy, that wrestler better start to create some angles, because every time he comes close now, he will see something shown up the middle. It can be knees, but I think that uppercut that he just landed is much safer because it keeps you away. Oh my God, he's hurt. He's hurt.
Cejudo's bleeding from the
Madre mía, qué combatazo.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Big knee lands there.
Oh, beautiful level change. Now he's back up.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but...
Madre mía, qué patada, tío.
We might get a stoppage here.
Qué patada, tronco.
As his opponent postures up, he opens it.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
And he will let his opponent stand up here. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits his takedown attempt.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Roybal. Single leg takedown is good. Cejudo's in half guard now. Right into side control. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Roybal gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Cejudo's eye appears to be closing up.
Joder, chaval, vaya primer asalto,
Well,
colega.
that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip, not necessarily a Robbie Lawler lip opening, if you know what I'm talking about, but certainly something that could be a source of adversity here moving forward. Cut man in there quickly to try to shore it up. All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things in MMA more devastating than a head kick, and nearly produced a knockout for him there.
We talked to him earlier in the week, and he talked about chances to take the kicks high. Got a chance.
Ha sido una locura. Esta patada ha sido una locura, tío. O sea, ha sido una maldita locura, tío.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2.
No choca.
That was a beautiful head kick.
Unable to connect with a right hook. How good is that jab by Brandon Raw Dog Roybal? Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing stroke.
And you're fighting a great fighter.
Oh, he dove and he lands. Wow. Oh, big shots raining down. Roybal gets back up. All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the setups too, right? He's not blindly shooting from the outside. Maybe he'll get him down again.
He's doing a fantastic job of setting up his takedown with his hands. He's forcing the hands up around to block his face, and when he's dropping his level, shooting his shots. And ultimately, because he's such a great
Por Dios.
We might get a stoppage here soon.
Se acabó.
Going to stop it and he will.
Nuevo campeón.
Oh my goodness!
How about it? So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after.
Mira. Combatazo, tío. Vaya combatazo, loco. Roybal contra Cejudo. Nuevo campeón. Empezó a hacerle así, todo cambió así, y ya lo remató.
All right, let's go inside the octagon now. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Brandon Roybal.
So how about this? A new world order at 125 pounds as we crown a UFC flyweight champion for the first time tonight. Congratulations to the new king.
The new champion of the world. Congratulations on a great performance to take the title away from such a great champion.
And I'm not going to steal your thunder by asking how old DC was when he weighed 125 pounds.
Oh, 11. 11. Maybe.
All right, so here he is, the budding UFC bantamweight contender, Umar Nurmagomedov, suffocating grappler, very good takedowns on the wrestling front, but a very well-schooled player on the feet as well. American Kickboxing Academy believes here, not unlike Islam Makhachev, that they have a future bantamweight world champion in Umar Nurmagomedov. Corey Sandhagen was a guy that was on his radar, had to pull out of that main event due to injury. But a lot of people really believe that when the challenges get stiffer for Umar Nurmagomedov, he's going to show you just how good he really is.
Vamos, Chito.
Well, if you go to the great nation of Ecuador, it's not going to take you that long to come across a billboard of one Marlon Chito Vera. Enters competition tonight only as the most decorated finisher in UFC bantamweight history.
Yeah, man, Chito Vera is a different guy. And I was on the coach's staff opposed to him on the Ultimate Fight of Latin America. And you could not tell that he would be this, but through his hard work, his dedication, his commitment to getting better, he has made himself into one of the best bantamweights in the entire world. He's a big guy for the weight class. Let's see how he fares tonight.
It's amazing to think back to a time in his career when he was 1-2 in the UFC, fearful that he would be cut. And now he's one of the best bantamweights in the world, continuing his quest for a UFC world title. All right, both fighters have entered the octagon, and this massive fight is nearly upon us, ready to go from Anaheim at the Honda Center with one of the biggest fights of the year. All right, with that backdrop, here is the tale of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening.
Se viene combatazo.
Now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Umar Nurmagomedov. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Marlon Chito.
Soy muy de Chito, me mola un montón.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Good.
So will Umar Nurmagomedov one day be an undisputed UFC bantamweight champion? As we get this fight started, let's see how he chooses to proceed. He's an outstanding grappler, an accomplished striker as well. But I guess his greatest asset is just fighting on instinct, right? Finding that flow state. Certainly in his last fight, he found it early. The finish materialized. How soon can Umar Nurmagomedov
Qué buena.
on the opposition here tonight? Oh, nice job defensively there to get the guard up. Shot is blocked by Nurmagomedov.
Beautiful combination by the champion there.
First takedown attempt for the wrestler here, and he's able to get the more well-rounded fighter to the ground. So the striker gets a little bit off balance and pays the ultimate price.
But we know this is where this guy wants to be. Now, his opponent is a very good grappler, but this is his wheelhouse. This is where he makes his money, and if he's on the ground on top, he is exactly where he wants to be.
Nurmagomedov's looking to lock up an armbar here.
Look at that, that's tight.
Puta.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Cuidado con Umar. Umar va muy cheto, Hostia, buena.
Big head kick there. That's good defense to block that punch. Oh, do you believe it? Another head kick lands. Got to start raising that guard, or this is going to be the end of the fight.
You got to start raising the guard and guiding that head kick down back towards your feet. You cannot take him clean, and you cannot take him on one arm. Oh, he's doing a real good job of level changing off of the strikes, too.
Cheeto gets back up again. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand.
When he gets close, he throws, he lands.
Qué buena.
Nurmagomedov's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Oh, effective strike there by Cheeto. Sniff that one out as he blocks the kick. There's the shot. There's another takedown by Nurmagomedov. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, and there's another leg kick for good measure. So doing a really good job with that weapon here tonight. And if you're trying to slow your opponent down, mission accomplished so far.
When you can land that many leg kicks, you start to affect the movement. You start to affect the hands. Everything changes when you're blasting someone over and over and over with leg kicks. And you start to see
Qué
the
buen
damage,
gancho se acaba de comer.
not only in the legs, but in the facial expression of his opponent.
All right, that is it for that round, and Nurmagomedov's corner now. We'll take a look at that lip. The cut man is in, and you got to tighten that up. It's really starting to bleed now. We'll see if it rears its ugly head as this fight continues. All right, big moment in that round, of course, the strike that caused the cut to the lip. Certainly, it's not shades of Robbie Lawler nor Alistair Overeem, but the cut does bear watching as we move forward.
And it still hurts. I mean, it still hurts. Honestly, everything hurts in the octagon, and that shot looked like it hurt a ton. But what the story will be is that it opened up that cut on the lip. How does he avoid taking too much damage back to that spot? He's got to move his head off.
Madre mía.
Very soon.
All right, next round is now on big shots landed by him now. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is.
Ooh, going for a leg lock. Heel hook looks tight. Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there. Darce, yep, he's trying to hit a Darce here.
Oh, that Darce choke is tight. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D.
Su puta madre.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Nurmagomedov's eye now closing up. Oh, he landed a flying knee to the head. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. There's that patented single. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Attempts the uppercut there, but it doesn't land. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now.
Puta madre, no le entra ni un golpe,
The
coño.
more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2. Nurmagomedov's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it from high. And now he's got
Joder, Umar. Uf, si te llega a entrar esa patada.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Tags him with the uppercut. Double jab is there. Vera circling towards the left side now. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Forth we go. Oh, big elbow.
Vamos.
Strike gets through.
Grande, Chito.
All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
All right, let's get it inside of Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 1 second of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Marlon Chito.
What a knockout from Marlon Chito Vera. This man has more finishes than any bantamweight in UFC history, and he is not slowing down, champ.
He's insanely powerful. I mean, you can tell when Chito hits people, when he
Max
lands,
contra José Aldo, qué locura de combate. Y luego por ir contra Topuria la revancha, ¿sabes? El 2.
But it takes an effect when you get hit by Marlon Vera. The guy is a tremendous fighter.
There's only one king of Rio de Janeiro, and you are looking at him, Jose Aldo, making the walk here for yet another big, high-profile UFC fight.
One, if not the greatest featherweight of all time, is Jose Aldo. Not often do I get starstruck, but to watch Aldo make the walk in Rio is truly a one-of-a-lifetime experience. I'm glad I got to do it. He is a star of the highest order. Aldo's title run was something to behold. It was so special.
Oh, yeah.
Every time you watched him, you knew that the fight would end at any moment, and you knew that you were watching one of the most skilled fighters across the world.
And the primary reason most believe he is the best featherweight of all time, 7 successful defenses, to your point, in that first reign as the UFC featherweight. Jose Aldo enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt.
Max Holloway.
Well, if he is not the greatest UFC featherweight champion in the promotion's history, he is certainly on the short list. That 13-fight winning streak that he put together at 145 pounds, likely something, DC, that will never be duplicated in this division.
Yes, it'll be very tough because it's such a tough division. The guys that he had to beat in order to go on a 13-fight win streak was unbelievable. It was unreal to see the names on that list that Max Holloway beat. But the crowning moment was when he beat Jose Aldo twice to win and keep his UFC featherweight championship, and then he only topped that in the destruction of Brian Ortega. Max Holloway is one of the best fighters, if not the best fighter 145 pounds has ever seen.
And with respect to Jose Aldo, Conor McGregor, and anybody else, the UFC featherweight record books read like Max Holloway's Wikipedia page. We'll see if he can add to that total here tonight. Max Holloway has stepped inside the octagon. He is ready to fight.
Vamos, Max.
Our tail of the tape for this featherweight championship fight.
Peso pluma, José Aldo contra Max Holloway. 32, tío, y José Aldo. Qué locura, tío.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jose Aldo Jr. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Max Blast Holloway.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, here we go, round 1 of the third meeting between Jose Aldo and Max Holloway. Max
No veas cómo
Holloway
empieza José Aldo, ¿no?
meetings in 2017, but that second meeting, Aldo really believed was there for the taking. Your thoughts on how things transpired tonight?
He feels like he made some mistakes in the lead-up, fought emotional, and he wants to change that tonight. And if he changes the emotion, he will change the result of the fight between him and Max.
There's that jab from Max Holloway. Didn't take him long to find a home for that tonight.
I mean, Max Holloway constantly fights behind the jab, and you would expect this at the start of every single fight. The jab leads to everything else that he does inside the octagon. Beautiful kick lands. Oh, nice.
Vale.
Head kick attempt, but the fighter got the right hand up.
Se me ha puesto a bailar.
Went for the inside leg kick. Max Holloway at his best in the stand-up. Gets up to beat his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
Madre mía.
Of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
And another big kick for Max Holloway. Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true. Aldo's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip.
Uy, uy, si le llego a pillar esa.
Clean punch.
Oh, well, no surprise, the striker has come out at his aggressive best here early, really throwing everything.
Buena, muy buena, 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 buena. Max.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back and forth first round here.
That was a slick transition.
Déjame cabalgarte, puta.
Blasters up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Max Blessed Holloway.
He's doing a really good job of putting himself in position.
Oh, big ground strikes continue to land.
Ahí, recupera, resistencia.
Oh, pretty good
Levántate.
work off of the bottom here by Aldo.
Vamos, Max, levanta.
Oh, interesting
Qué buena.
there as he just decides
Qué
to
buena,
let
qué
it
buena, qué
back
buena.
up. 45 seconds to go here in round one. Oh, doing work with the jab. Ah, he's been working hard defensively. Kick block there.
Uf.
15 seconds to go. Snapping off that jab. Round two is next.
Buena, 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 buena.
Heading back to the corner now after that round. Aldo's corner has some work to do. They're going to take a look at that lip. Hopefully the cut man can do his thing and just make sure that it doesn't continue to bleed and provide further adversity for him in this fight. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second
Choca.
round underway.
Choca. Se acabó. Se acabó.
Gets the win by TKO. Well, make no mistake
Me
about
encanta
it.
Max, tío.
Getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable.
Me encanta
It was
Max, tío.
crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
Pum. 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 Pum.
Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 15 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Blessed Holloway.
All right, so you heard it there from Buffett. Goes into the books as a TKO for Max Blessed Holloway.
Pase lo que pase ahora, en el combate que viene ahora, entre la revancha entre Poirier y Ilia, Ilia va a ir contra Max en el siguiente UFC. Pase lo que pase. Alex, termino el evento de la UFC y jugamos al DayZ. Sí. Me quedan unos 3 combates, 4.
All right, so here he is, the #1 lightweight contender.
Upa, que sabe a fresa.
Saying something, right? Got through the gauntlet at 155 pounds, made himself undeniable, and now tonight, TC, we find out what he has for the champion.
It long has been considered the deepest weight class in the UFC. So you know to get here is very tough. You have navigated the water.
La ropa de
You have done
campeón.
everything right. When it was time to press square, you press square. When it was time to press X, you press X. You better do it again tonight if you want to become the champion. There is no room for error as you try to win a UFC championship.
And no room for a 1-pound allowance. He was right on the number, 155 pounds, championship weight. confidence is high that he will wrest the title away here tonight.
El campeón de peso ligero. La verdad que fue un caos que no me esperaba. También te digo, es que le hice la burla, tío. No veas, me la comí, pero dobla. Este combate no tendría por qué pasar. Pero como perdió, se va a convertir en 2 veces campeón de peso pluma ahí, ¿no? De peso ligero, perdón.
In the UFC, we saw him at 145 pounds have a ton of success, but we've truly seen him come into his own as he's going up to lightweight. He's become a UFC interim champion, and he's beaten guys like Eddie Alvarez, Justin Gaethje, and Max Holloway. One of the best fighters at 155 is Dustin Poirier.
And with Dustin Poirier and Daniel Cormier, safe to say, from Lafayette, Louisiana, has made pretty good UFC football. I love Dustin Poirier.
O sea, este va a ser el combate que tuvo que pasar en UFC 2. ¿Cómo me mola eso?
To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Featherweight Champion of the World, Mcgregor. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
Yo flipa, José, yo tiene 32 años, creo que 32, tío.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. All right, so here's the former UFC interim lightweight.
Bueno, pues esto es revancha, ¿eh?
He has had so many signature wins. He is after another one here tonight and told us in our fighter meeting.
Sí, es de los más rápidos que la UFC. También te digo, es que tuvo muy mala suerte ahí el José Aldo, tío. Aparte que McGregor estaba en su puto prime.
Nice jab there by Ilia Topuria. This striker has come out swinging, and he's a very aggressive guy, but you got to be careful, I would think, to not overextend yourself.
Yeah, you would think you got to slow down, but not this guy. This guy knows that he can secure finishes on the feet, or he gets taken down to his...
There is his hands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about dust. He's got him hurt very bad from his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike.
Yo casi lo finalizo, ¿eh? ¿Te has dado cuenta? Hostia, le he reventado la cabeza. Nada, el Ilia va por todas. Es que este combate no tendría que haber pasado. O sea, esta es la historia que me estoy montando porque es que no tendría que haber pasado este combate. En el UFC 2 que yo hice, se peleaban, Ilia defendía el título y me burlé de Poirier sin querer. Me pegó un KO que me dejó tonto. Pero KO, ¿vale? Se acabó. De todos los pedazos de combates que he hecho.
A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight.
pelea. Kickboxing, ¿no? O sea, no lo he visto, pero kickboxing, bueno. JJB.
Bruce Buffer now with the official
Y yo soy un
decision.
enano, en verdad.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Ilya
Well, tears of joy and hard to blame him. We have a new UFC lightweight champion. The celebration is on, and a life's mission comes to a head tonight as he gets it done.
He knew he was going to get it done. He told us all he would get it done. I am the best fighter in the world. It is just a matter of time until I get the belt back around my waist tonight. He got that done. Look at him celebrate with his corner. Those guys all believe he got the job done.
Mira lo que me queda. Me quedan 4 combates. No, es la primera que se pelea. Y lo va a ganar. No sé.
Oh, well, you can argue he is the greatest welterweight champion in UFC history, even if he does not make the walk as such here tonight. The Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman, chasing further greatness under the lights tonight.
Just chasing greatness. He's done that time and time again. This guy's profile continues to evolve from becoming the welterweight champion of the world to passing George St. Pierre in the welterweight rankings to being a star in movies with speaking roles.
Yeah.
The guy is doing everything, but ultimately, in order to do all that, he's got to win. He's got to win tonight, and he has won on many occasions. How does he bounce back from that loss to Leon Edwards? It's time to find out.
You're exactly right, and in the aftermath of that Edwards result at UFC 278, he seemed to handle things pretty well, but obviously that clock is about to start, and all eyes are going to be on the former champ, Kamaru Usman. As usual, ready to battle as he tries to take home the title.
Además, es que es el peleador favorito de Guti, ¿sabes? Sí, he dicho correcto.
Well, if you're just getting into fighting and you're looking for a fighter to support, you can do worse than Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Really a guy who's easy to root for and coming off some of the biggest wins of his career.
He is starting to get everything right. For as long as Jorge Masvidal has been in this game, you always had the feeling that there was still work to be done in order to truly reach his optimal form. I feel like now he's finally getting it. And people overlook the fighter's mentality of Jorge Masvidal. We talk about Kimbo Slice in the backyard fighting, but Jorge Masvidal was right next to him. He was back there fighting just for the sake of fighting.
Mira,
And
campeón de IMF de UFC.
now he's finally putting it all together as he tries to make his way to a UFC title.
Muy difícil de someter.
Jorge Gamebred Masvidal set to go for our co-main event of the evening. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world.
La última que ha perdido ha sido esta.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Jorge Game Red Masvidal.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. Game Red. I may not need that call tonight, though. Jorge Masvidal, at least in previous matchups, has been up against it against Kamaru Usman.
Yo lo tengo clarísimo. O sea, en el siguiente UFC, el evento estelar va a ser Ilia contra Holloway por los 3 títulos. Además que es por eso, por los 3, ¿sabes? Por eso me motiva más. Por los 3 títulos. Max está como campeón de peso pluma, que lo ha defendido y lleva defendiendo. Cuidado, cuidado. Los 3 títulos, porque Holloway lleva... Hermano, qué basto. Alex, Holloway está como campeón de peso pluma, que se lo quitó a Volkanovski. Porque en el UFC 5, nada más empezar, el campeón de peso pluma es Volkanovski. Y el de peso ligero es Ilia. Bueno, no lo acabo de finalizar porque mira. Se libera, yo creo. No va a llegar a finalizar. ¿O sí? No, hacerla la hace, ya no digo que nada más empezar el UFC 5, el que está como campeón de peso pluma es el Volkanovski. ¿Sabes? Y que yo en el primer UFC se lo quité con Holloway. O sea, hice BMF contra peso pluma. Me ganara, pues ganaba los 2 títulos. Si ganaba Holloway retenía el de BMF, pero bueno. Cuidado que me hace la revancha. Creo que no estoy conectando ya ahora. No sé. Creo que va a ser el primer combate que va a perder, ¿eh? No es ni broma. De todo el evento UFC que llevo. El primero, Alex, ha sido brutal, te lo juro. El que he chillado ha sido el primer combate de todo. Cuidado. Pues desde UFC 1, Holloway es campeón de peso pluma y de BMF. Y los está defendiendo todo el rato. Y yo con Ilia también estaba pasando eso, solo que Poirier vino y le metió un KO a Ilia que flipa. Entonces, la mayor recompensa que yo veo a que Ilia haya ganado 2 títulos de peso ligero, Holloway haya retenido 3 veces el BMF y el de peso pluma, lo haya ganado 3 veces, 3 combates seguidos. Un evento estelar, Holloway contra Ilia por los 3 títulos, eso puede ser brutal. Y lo peor de todo es que no sé quién quiero que gane. O sea, quien quiero que gane seguro, pero no sé quién va a ganar. No me lo creo, ha ganado Jorge. ¡Qué guapo! No me acordaba de esto.
Prioritize the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
Ahora, en el juego no sé quién ganaría, porque de global están más o menos
We set it
igual.
inside the
Ilia
octagon
está un
once
poco
more.
más over,
Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen,
pero por haber
referee
perdido creo
Herb
que se la
Dean
baja
has
un
called a
poco
stop to
global.
this
Ahora ha
contest
ganado y ha
at
pasado
14 seconds of round number 2.
pero
Declaring the winner
no
by
sé.
TKO.
Aparte lo controlo
And
yo.
still, the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the
Campeón de welter, de peso
Jorge
welter,
Game Red Masvidal.
All right, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal with yet another knockout and another highlight for the real. He gets it done tonight, as you heard from Bruce, by TKO.
I mean, what a fantastic performance by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. He's a great finisher, and tonight that was on full display as he hurt his opponent, found a follow-up shot, and got the TKO.
Por cierto, esto por el peso pesado. Ya, pero los eventos principales los estoy viendo yo con compadres que son increíbles. El anterior fue con Chito Vera, o sea, John Jones contra Chito Vera. Por favor, retenido. No, el anterior fue Mcgregor contra John Jones. Que ganó Mcgregor. Es un videojuego, lo tengo puesto así. Y aquí quiero rememorarlo. Que no sé, sinceramente, qué hacer. Porque no sé si hay que hacer que gane Mcgregor, o sea, ir con Conor o ir con Khabib. Pues me mola mucho los dos. Si vas con Conor vas a perder. No, he aprendido ya. Aquí me defiendo. En el 4 no. Aquí las sumisiones no tienen minijuego. Aquí el minijuego es si te las consiguen hacer o no. Y yo mira Pereira, que bien hecho está. Mira.
Rise to mixed martial arts superstardom. But how about Alex Pereira? Crosses over into mixed martial arts from kickboxing and essentially takes the sport by storm.
By storm, John. I mean, so fast to go from a guy that was what can be to the champion. But when you possess this
La portada de la Valentina Shevchenko y Volkanovski.
level of skill, when your kickboxing is second to none, and then you train with Glover, you develop wrestling defense, you know that you have a chance. Pereira not
Sao
only had a
Paulo.
chance, he took it all the way to the title, and tonight he looks to get another victory.
He's seemingly a perfect mix of intensity and composure. He has heart, championship medal. Alex Pereira, the total package. We're certainly glad he's here in the UFC.
Ex campeón profesional de kickboxing.
Alex Pereira. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt.
La desaña cuánto lleva. En plan de. Yo sé que lleva mucho tiempo la UFC. Aquí defiende, Lo tengo como campeón.
Well, it took him just over a year on the UFC roster to realize a piece of this UFC middleweight championship. He is the last style bender, Israel Adesanya, a guy you tried to bring in to emulate John Jones back in the day.
Absolutely. You knew right away when you watch Israel fight that he has the ability to fight so many different ways. If he's coming to play a part, he's going to play that part better than anyone else you can find. It's because of the adaptability. It's his ability to change the way that he's fighting based on his opponent. In the Derek Brunson fight, he did a lot of kneeing because he knew Brunson was going to wrestle. But in the fight against Kelvin Gastelum, was a lot of punches and kicks because the wrestling threat was not so great. You gotta have that if you hope to compete and stay atop the division for a long
Lo he
time.
visto hoy. Ha saltado.
Israel Adesanya. He is set to go, and so are we for this highly anticipated co-main event.
Estaba el foto ya ese pues era Adesanya contra Pereira. Fue este encima.
Or tell the tape for this middleweight championship fight.
24-5, 12-3.
And now one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world.
Me ha metido un combate intermedio. Ha empezado como... No está la será un... yo creo que es parguelilla. Será alguien malillo, pero debutado. El siguiente UFC es y es el evento estelar Chimane contra Duplessis.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ah, creo que es ese.
Israel Adesanya, Alex Pereira.
Hostia, la que le acaba de meter a Adesanya a Pereira, chaval. Y yo el pantalón de Pereira brutal. O sea, como voy de pantalón ahora mismo me parece brutal. Me toca los cojones porque el único que he visto que tiene... Bueno, los dos únicos que he visto que tienen el pantalón rojo como campeón, que salga eso lo de dorado. ¿Sabes lo que te quiero decir? Es Ilia, porque siempre llevan el rojo, casi siempre. Y la Valentina Shevchenko, porque es de... No, es rojo, es del PSOE. Por eso. No sé, no, de Polonia no, es de una bandera rara, ¿no? Es de... No, no es polaca. Yo antes le he visto la bandera y no es la de Polonia. ¿Qué te puedes creer que se me ha olvidado? Ah, coño.
All right, so some offensive wrestling here from Israel Adesanya. Haven't seen that a whole lot in the UFC.
He hasn't had to use it. He has not had to use it, John. Now, he finds himself in the spot. He has to use the entire MMA game, and he's showing it.
O sea, es de un país de tomar por culo en Rusia, pero...
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it.
Combatazo,
Absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides. Oh! The jab followed by the right hand. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you like. So
oh man, DC, he would appear to be in real trouble.
this is such a crazy
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Me cago en la puta.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just...
No se levanta, yo creo. Se acabó en el primer asalto, vale.
What a fight! So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's going to be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
Dos combates. Pero no creo que no tardaremos. Vale, o sea, pues esquipeo los vídeos y ya está. No creo que tarde mucho. Voy por el Dan Kalev. ¿Sabes lo que te quiero decir, baby?
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Oh, well, a lot of people have planted their flag on Magomed Ankalaev in terms of his future.
Tío, no me puedo creer que aún no haya perdido. Es que a mi parecer es que estoy jugando hasta bastante bien, la verdad. Aljo no pierdo. Cómo se nota cuando cambia el peso de categoría, chaval. Adesanya va volando en comparación. Hola, hablando de tiempo.
Great shot blocked by the opponent.
Hijo de puta.
Big power shot there. And follows up with another one. Prohaska's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am.
Madre mía, qué patada, tío. Cómo se la ha comido. Vente, Ale, si quieres. O está jugando. Se acabó. Ale, el main event.
Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it.
Tío, ha retenido todo el mundo, me parece, excepto el que ha peleado contra Cejudo, que ahora no me acuerdo el nombre, tío. Pero ha retenido todo Dios. Y el mejor combate es el primero, pero vamos, de calle. Ah, bueno, Ilia también ha ganado. Y con Khabib.
All right, the UFC Hall of Famer Khabib Nurmagomedov getting back on the proving ground here tonight. And a new look corner, is that Hasbulla there?
Yeah, I mean, Hasbulla is in the corner with Khabib. Khabib loves him. He's always talking about him. He spends time with him. But the one thing is, while Hasbulla is there, Khabib Nurmagomedov's approach will not change. This guy is an absolute grinder, man. He is just a dog. He will go forward, get in your face, hit him. You will not deter Khabib Nurmagomedov from accomplishing the ultimate goal, and that's keeping that 0 on the right side of his record.
And if you're Javier Mendez, you just got to make sure that you let Hasbulla get in there between rounds. Little guy's got a lot to say. Khabib Nurmagomedov, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. Well, a special feel in this arena tonight for more reasons than one, but of course the centerpiece is the former two-division UFC champion, the future Hall of Famer Conor McGregor, returning to the proving ground here tonight. He fought 3 times in 2016, just once in 2018, Everybody's excited to see what version of Conor McGregor shows up here tonight.
There are more Irish flags in the building than you'll find anywhere in the United States of America. And it's all for the notorious one. Conor McGregor has taken his country, put it on his back, and rode it to superstardom. He is a fantastic fighter, has really good takedown
Invítame a un
defense,
grupo de
which
voz.
allows him to keep the fights on the feet, where guys are always in danger. You're constantly in danger whenever you're fighting Conor McGregor, because the moment you attack, that counter left hand is like a piston, and he can shut your lights out with one strike.
Yeah, that McGregor counter left hand, truly one of the best weapons in mixed martial arts today. A master when it comes to movement and distance management, and also just rising to the occasion, right? When all eyeballs are on him, and you've experienced this as well, the ability on fight night to shine.
All the distractions, Conor is able to shut him out, and he goes into the octagon, is focused, and always gets the job done.
Que me peleo y entro el DZ, va. Buah, estoy motivado, Conor contra Khabib, cabrón.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight.
22-6, 29-0. Lo de Khabib es una locura.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, the notorious Conor McGregor.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, so here we go, round one. Khabib Nurmagomedov and Conor McGregor. Gotta think Conor's gonna switch some things up for the rematch today.
Well, he has to, and the first thing he has to do is switch the approach to the fight. First fight, he said he was very defense-minded. Now he needs to go out
Buah,
and
la que se acaba de llevar Conor.
take the pace to Khabib, but just be ready to defend those takedowns.
Well, few fighters manage distance as efficiently and as well as Conor McGregor, and there's that left hand finding its home early.
Oh, he does a great job of setting you up, man. You saw it in the Jose Aldo fight. The guy will just step back a little bit and bang, drops the straight left on you that can end your night. He not only throws this fast, he also is so accurate.
Sí, con el gorro.
That allows him to finish so many fights.
No, pero ganar. No, ahora no me acuerdo porque no he visto la entrada porque me estaba enseñando la arma. Pero Khabib. Pero ahora lo tiro. Pero cuando gana se pone el gorro. Como cuando gana, cuando sale el resultado también. Igual que el José Aldo. El José Aldo cuando sale el resultado también se pone la gorra de la UFC. Que llevaba él, ¿te acuerdas? Bueno, yo no sé si te gustará más que no haya minijuego de sumisión o que haya. Es mucho más chungo entrar en la sumisión,
Well, everybody wants a piece of Conor McGregor, of course, including his opponent here tonight. But what else can you say about McGregor's ability to manage his time and everything that has been asked of him since he vaulted to not just MMA superstardom, but A-list celebrity status? That's how you block a strike.
Oh, nice elbow. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Nurmagomedov gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively.
He's throwing bombs. Every time they come into contact, he is throwing bombs.
Vaya pelea de boxeadores, loco.
Oh, now going to the body with that hook. Nicely done there. Quick look.
¡Oh, qué buena, Alex! Estarías orgulloso de mí ahora mismo si me hubieras visto. Pero muy orgulloso, ¿eh?
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now.
That's it. That's the end of the fight. It's gotta be.
Se ha rendido.
Huge tonight.
Oh my goodness, what a fight.
What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Called his shot, gets the win by way of submission. That after party's going to be on fire.
He got to his position. He found a submission. He squeezed and got it done. It was amazing to watch, and it was amazing to be a part of the broadcast for such an amazing performance.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlights.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't
Imítame un grupo.
understand how people don't know that this guy wants. He is the best
¿Me escuchas,
grappler,
Ale?
best submission specialist we've
¿En
seen
serio?
in a long time.
Back inside the
Hostia,
arena
con
now,
el
we go
micro
inside
de-
the
¿qué
octagon where
dices?
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
A ver, un momento, espera, porque así te puedo grabar incluso el audio. Espera, ¿eh? ¿Qué dices?
Ese puta yo la quiero.
¿Habla?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ese puta yo la quiero.
No me lo puedo creer.
4 minutes, 51 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by
No lo puedo creer,
submission.
tío, no lo puedo creer.
And new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Campeón de los pesos pesados, Khabib.
All right, so a lot of fighters have suffered from a similar fate against Khabib Nurmagomedov. You heard it there from Buff. He gets it done by submission.
Brutal.
I mean, this is his world. When you're having to grapple